Alright, turn 24. Let's kick it off. See if we can't nail any more Panthers. Also, I'm getting cocky about this now, so I'm probably going to lose a Jackson, like, straight in the face or something. It's the last of the 105s landing down there. Jen's now pushing some infantry up there as well. See, looks like that infantry down there has... Ooh! No. Looks like we hit another Panther there. We can have that. Just have to stop myself from pausing it and going and having a look straight away there. Now we'll see what Jen's going to do with that infantry. Looking at it here, I can't quite tell whether it's veering into the town or not. It's kind of looking that way now, but you know, we'll see. And then we got that's that team that popped up there, isn't it? So we'll try and nail them. So we'll save the Panther for later. We'll see if we killed it. Let's see what happens with this infantry here. Yeah, it's veering off, isn't it? Look at that. Let's just fast forward through that. Yeah, he's relocating it. He's moving it towards that bridge. That's cool. Yeah, so it's this Jackson here that's doing the business. So boom, straight up there, and they've seen that Panther. It's a bit high. Boom, hint front turret penetration. And that's what we want to see, kids. And oh, we can even see a little red cross. So we definitely killed someone there. And oh, look, actually, look at that. The hatches are open. They must be bailing, and I almost couldn't see the hole there. Look, there it is. So it's come in over the top of the gun mantlet. Probably, you know, whoever sat in that seat there is having a really bad day. Pow. Boom. Yeah, and out the crew get. Yeah. What's going on with German Rambo over here? We're giving, did give the Hellcat down there a couple of, yeah, just to shoot him up a little bit. Yeah, that's giving him the willies a little bit. There we go. Let's get back to that Jackson there. And ooh, oh, is that Jen moving the Yak Panther around there? I believe it is. We missed it, but yeah, that Jackson's done some pretty good work there. So we'll just we'll bring that back. If Jen is moving the Yak Panther around. Why is he moving it around? Unless, I mean, let's have a think about this. Jen's not a potato. Here's the Yag Panther moving, you know, exposing its side armor, moving around up here, where from where it was, what Jen could have done is reverse it back here, or you know, try and get down into the defilade down here. where, you know, I literally can't shoot it if he's worried about it. So, but instead, it's going along the top up here. So, does it pop up again? Yes, it does. Yeah, that's when the Jackson spots it. So it's actually, and only just misses it as well. So it's, yeah, that's interesting. I'm not sure what Jen's going to do with that. He's going to move it into, like, you know, where can he put it down here? Unless it's just bait, you know. Unless it's just bait. Oh, Steam message in the background there. Right, now these guys, let's see what happens with these guys. So if we where are they? Okay, there they are, lurking there. Come on. Are we going to cause any casualties? They're in a pretty good kill sack there, but I'm not sure they are. We're not putting enough fire out. This is what you get when you just got semi-autos, but at least you know, we know they're there. We can probably relocate this team in this building down into one of these barns here. We'll see. Kind of depends what Jen's going to do. Whether he's going to go to ground and immediately, you know, he's got the 42 up. Well, he doesn't have a choice. That's just the way the AI is doing it. Yeah, we need to kill off that team pretty quick, pretty sharpish. Yeah, that's going to be one to think about. But, what's happens down at the bridge? Have we? Yeah. I'll turn the smoke off to look at the Panther, don't I? Yeah, so we got a few more rounds landing on the bridge, and then yeah. So that's gone, sorted there. Can any of the other Jacksons see anything? That this one is like relentlessly not seeing anything. That one we're going to reverse and get it out of trouble because, you know, we don't push our luck too far. But yeah, cool. I think that's about all to see. Let's just have another double check through the town. Yeah, nothing changes. Cool. Now those mortars there, let's, you know, Jen's obviously bearing off, so we'll cancel them.
Check fire, 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 check fire.
Yeah, check fire 9 times. Ugh. So if those guys are there, they can't see. Now what if we could run this team across here? That way, if Jen moves his troops into the barns on this side to get out of the fire, then at least we'll be able to shoot them. They can't where they are because of the you know, this wall on this side has no windows, and that we can do quite quick. I don't know. Let's leave them there. Let's leave them there. Turn the trees back on. Do a little bit of Jackson shuffling. I almost don't want to move that because it's in such a good position. Or not a position, it's in a position where it's been getting kills. like I say, let's not push it. That Jackson already has one hole in it. And that one does have line of sight, but it's not really seeing anything. So, like I say, we'll see what happens when the XO team, who just got out their Jeep there, see what happens when the XO team gets up and starts spotting for it. .92 rounds left with the 105s. Not amazing, but you know, they've done their job on one of the bridges at least. That's definitely something I can work with. So one interesting question here is, or interesting concept, is that the Hetzer remains uncrewed, judging by the fact that the hatch is still open. That is a dead Panther. This Panther is still up and running. So I actually have a little bit of freedom of movement down in the town because there's only the one Panther covering it. So we might be able to shuffle the Hellcat around a tiny bit. Where to? I don't know, but options, we're starting to actually get some. Split you off. Run you guys out here, get you in that building. You guys can wait and do that next turn. Yeah, we'll do that next turn. How can you see those guys there? Well, we don't care. Let's get that fucking machine gun set up. And you can shoot them. Actually, let's not. Let's we may as well bring you up to the top floor. A bit of a target arc. Deploy the weapon. That way they're going to go up. It takes 2 minutes from the setup. The machine gun in a building, because they're apparently constructing some kind of proper position for it. Sometimes you'd just rather they just whack the tripod down in the fucking window and go, but you know, you can work with that, that's okay. Yeah. Two rounds left in that mortar team. Let's see if we can't. Oh, they can't see a thing, can they? So we'll cancel that. And yeah, that should about do. So we've managed to concentrate another platoon here. In fact, yeah, let's move that mortar team off. Down this way, just like the others. The others all got through totally fine, so you know, fingers crossed there. Yeah, this was starting to look a bit better now. Depending on how many troops Jen has up here, we could get issues. Like if he sends a this is almost certainly his scouting force, that scout team that got dropped off. So yeah, because we've got that G43 sniper, marksman, whatever, and this guy who's currently interfacing with the fence with the 42. And you know, 5 seats in the key wagon, 1 for the driver, 4 guys there. Makes sense, doesn't it? If Jen has any other troops up and running, we could have a bit of an issue. You know, like if they pop up in these buildings here, they're going to flank the Greyhound and that scout team and kill them. So what we're going to do is we're going to run our friendly sacrificial Muppet bear over there, just so we have some early warning. I don't know what I'm going to do with that early warning. We might try moving some of these guys in there so they can let's put you in there on a different floor just so we can get some fire down on those buildings. We'll see how that goes. You know, just in case we need it. Let's hope we don't. And I wonder... where's that road? Can a Sherman sat in there cover that bit? So it's an interesting concept. What can you see from there? Oh, probably wherever it is the Ag Panther's going, that's what we can see from there. Right there. Yeah, a little bit. There we lose all spotting apparently. There, all spotting completely apparently. Yeah. It's worth an investigation, but I don't think it's going to pay off. Let's get those Panthers, that last remaining Panther knocked out. I just had a thought then actually of Jen having that, sending the Yak Panther forward. If he's decided to use it as some kind of, you know, obviously it's extremely heavily armoured. We're running on the assumption at the moment that the gun is damaged, might not be damaged. You know, maybe he's going to run it down the town and try and force his way across the bridge with it. Maybe that's his thing. Maybe that's what he's going to do. And, you know, it's really tough. So maybe if he thinks he can get it up here, or what he's trying to do, he can get it up here. It's got machine guns on it still. Maybe if it's here, it's going to be able to dominate this bit of ground, and he's going to use it to help move his infantry up. Maybe. Am I in a position to kill that? Or have I got any positions hanging around where I can kill that without, or I can cover the bridge rather, without exposing anything to the surviving panther? Not sure. I'm really not sure. Let's see if our mangled, terribly crude Jackson can get eyes on the remaining panther. We have to come forward with this one, don't we? You know what? If he's moving the Ag Panther around, it's not going to be able to spot things very well, is it? So let's go right this time, genius. Yeah, he should be able to. Yeah. Okay, cool. And that one, of course, in theory, can see it. In theory. Right. Let's see how that pans out. It's going to be interesting to see what Jen does down here. This bit is like little trap force there on that side of the valley. On that side of the river valley, rather. On the river. Just ignore me, I'm just talking shit. What's that? Is that a mortar bomb? It is a mortar bomb. Whose? There. There's probably. Right. Cool. I'll do for now. Send that back.